Hi YouTube, my name is BB. This is a reaction to the influx of YouTube vlogger families gone crazy, gone wrong, because Ruby Frank, she sucks. Let's go for Ruby Frank. Ruby Frank! Looks like, acts like, all that, y'all. She cray-cray. I'm not gonna post the video stuff because, well, she's copyright striking people who are including her video footage. And even though I'm just filming a laptop from my phone, and I don't have any editing software, I don't have a camera besides my phone, that's about as much as I'm going to include about, let's try that. 8 passengers. Images. There we go. Less Ruby, more pictures of her kids. Haha, Ruby. You're not getting the satisfaction that you want. You're not going to copyright strike my video because this is not so much about you. I mean, you became the start of the conversation that was a long-awaited conversation from society, from people who watch all the family YouTube channels, to realize and decide that people like you who do excessive less pictures, more white, more results, excessive bad parenting, openly admitting to your bad parenting, the kind of bad parenting that gets CPS called on you bad parenting, and you admit to it all online, that you expect your children to be perfect and to be mini adults. Like, openly admitting you want your 5-year-old to make her own lunch for school, but you never taught her how. And that if she forgets her lunch, then she has to starve. And you kept on acting and communicating and talking about it as if it was a regular thing. You know what is on a 5-year-old's mind in the morning when they wake up? I don't want to wake up. You know what is on a 5-year-old's mind when they're eating breakfast in the morning? Before they go to school? I don't want to wake up. You know what's on a 5-year-old's mind before they go to school, just when they're walking out the door? I don't know where my shoes are. Someone help me find my shoes! I don't know where my shoes are! And then you get in the car, the van, whatever. I'm tired. I don't want to wake up. And then they get to school. I'm tired. I don't want to go to school. I don't want to wake up. Ooh, distraction! And then it's lunchtime. Whenever that lunchtime is for individual schools, for individual grades, when schools have limited space in their cafeterias and they, stupid computer. Anyways, I highly doubt that Eve of 8 passengers would say to herself every morning, I need to make my own lunch, like an adult would. Wait, I'm not an adult, I'm a kid. I need to make my own lunch so I don't starve, so I don't go hungry. And even at lunch when... Even at lunch, when a kid forgets their lunch and they realize, I don't have a lunch today, they're not going to make that association that Ruby wants her kids to make. Maybe if I'm hungry today, I forgot my lunch, and those go together. So tomorrow I will make my lunch, so tomorrow I won't be hungry. 5-year-olds don't think that way, Ruby. God. 5-year-olds think to themselves in the morning, I don't want to get up. I'm tired. Same with your 8-year-old. Same with your 10-year-old, your 12-year-old, your 13-year-old, your 14-year-old, your 15-year-old. Same with me when I don't want to go to work. I don't want to go to work today. I'm tired. But I go to work anyways. I pack my lunch anyways. But to be honest, I wasn't packing my own lunch in kindergarten, or first grade, or second grade, or third grade, or fourth grade. I think maybe end of fourth grade, beginning of fifth grade, I was beginning to pack my own lunches. Sometimes the night before, because there were leftovers from dinner. Sometimes the morning of, because sandwiches don't do very well when they're pre-made and you wrap them up in tinfoil or wax paper, put them in the fridge, and you expect that it's going to be still tasty and fine to eat come, 18 hours after it's been made. No. So, Ruby Frank, you suck. Now, moving on. I'm not touching the Myka Stauffer thing. It's been said and done. Yes, I have a double chin. Yes, I'm leaning weird. I don't fucking care. So, ignoring Myka Stauffer because she's a piece of shit who rehomed her kid, who kept on saying how grateful she was to be an adoptive mom. And then at the last minute, she turns that off and is like, I don't want to be a mom anymore. This kid doesn't fit my blonde-haired family. This kid doesn't fit my ideas of what a kid is. That was Myka Stauffer. That's my opinion of Myka Stauffer. She rehomed her kid. She gave her kid up. She abandoned the adoption because her kid did not fit her expectations of the family dynamic that she wanted rather than the family dynamic that she had. Maybe she should have hired a respite care nurse. Maybe she should have hired a few extra therapists, a nanny or a babysitter for her other kids, a nanny or babysitter who happened to be an ABA therapist for Huxley. She could have done more. She could have found other resources. She could have found a respite care home to put Huxley in on the weekends, so she could pay attention to Nikova, Coda, and Radley. Why do I remember that? I haven't watched her things in years, but still, I think I remember that because I've been watching the reaction videos from, like, Mr. Dad Podcast Challenge and Sloan. Whatever. So, moving on. Daily Bumps. Daily Bumps. There's going to be a multi-part series. I have other families to talk about, like Daily Bumps, aka the Lannings, who went from modest, okay, not modest, but regular daily vloggers when they were pregnant with their first, and after he was born. And they lived a kind of semi-normal-ish life, and then the money and fame went to their heads after their second was born, and they no longer cared about relating to other people. They just wanted to have kid viewers and kid skits and kid stuff. I'll be doing a Daily Bumps, the Lannings, whatever. So then I will be doing another kind of reaction towards fathering autism, aka Asa and Priscilla Moss. They're a piece of work, to say the very least. After them, they're family friends, the Wee family. Not sure what their real names are, but The Wee family, who, he is trying to be a hybrid version so badly of Asa Moss and Shay Carl, to the extreme that he is very unnerving and difficult to watch and listen to. And I could make judgments about appearances, like maybe needing braces and orthodontic work, and maybe chewing with his mouth closed. Yeah. And then after that, the landing crew, Stephanie and Lonnie, I don't know what their last names are, but they have like 6 or 7 kids, half of whom are on the autism spectrum. And this is her thing, her intro photo on all of her YouTube videos. And the only sound effect is like the noise of a coin on a table. It's like she has pennies or dimes on a table and they're spinning and then they're landing flat. That's the noise, the sound effect. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's her way of saying, watch my videos so I can make money. That might be it. I don't understand why else. And then whoever did the animation, look at this. Look at this animation. Look at that. Look at that animation of her family. It's just, it doesn't look right. Like, if those are her 2 youngest, why does the younger one on top have a blonde fro when her 2-year-old Lex with autism has curly red hair? And then her baby daughter Penelope is kind of more auburn or strawberry blonde. I don't know. See, Lonnie and Stephanie are just kind of weird. They're a piece of work. And after them, April and Davy Orgill. Oh, YouTube. This is a channel dedicated to family and is for age 13 and older per YouTube's user agreement. Oh, hell no. They aim a lot of their stuff at kids. A lot of their stuff at fellow LDS families of Utah. Then we have Katie and Cullen. They're a mess. Ellie and Jared. She's insane and he's neglected. He deserves better. Family Fun Pack. Cringe. Crazy cringe. Horrible. Hard to watch. I don't watch them much anymore. They don't have a real income. They electively quit. Move to Hawaii. Have 6 YouTube channels and make money off of those. Can't live off of YouTube forever, Christina Matt. You can't. And your blah 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 granny skits are just so stupid. Those. You can't exploit your kids forever. They're gonna get their own ideas, have their own opinions one day and say, no, I don't want to be filmed. And then they're gonna run away and go hide in a closet because you're going in the same direction as Ruby Frank, shoving a camera in your kids' faces just to exploit them, just to make money off of them so you don't have to get a real job. And that's what Family Fun Pack is doing, so I'll do a video dedicated to them later. But ultimately, 8 passengers, Ruby Frank sucks. She deprived her teenager of a bed for 7 months and kept on expecting her 5-year-old to make lunch for herself every day. When 5-year-olds just think to themselves in the morning, I'm tired. I don't want to get up. A 5-year-old is not going to remember to make themselves lunch in the morning for school. Doesn't matter how many times they realize at lunchtime at school that they're hungry. It just doesn't work like that, Ruby. You're the parent. You can't abandon parenting the moment your kids start going to school. That's wrong. So yeah, that's it. 15 minutes. I got to do a new video now. Thank you for watching. Pikachu. Double chin. Messy hair. I wish haircut places would open again to the public. Not by appointment only. My hair is a mess. My face is a mess. I gotta lose weight, I know. But this isn't about me today. It's just about my reaction to other YouTubers besides Myka Stauffer, besides Ruby. We need to address other YouTube vlogging families and the problems that they are causing for their kids in the long run. There we go. I'll be back later.